Britain's biggest mosque, based in Morden, is reopening following a devastating fire which happened in 2015. Following a £20 million investment, the iconic Baitul Futuh Mosque has been rebuilt into a 5-storey complex and its doors opened again today. Mahathir Pasha has been to see its restoration.
Last-minute preparations are well underway as Britain's largest mosque prepares to reopen its doors. Hundreds of people are expected to visit the Baitul Futuh Mosque in Morden this evening for its grand reopening, and the local community are struggling to contain their excitement.
It's a second home. A mosque for us is a second home. So it's a place where you can come, you are comfortable, you're amongst friends who are like family. So it's wonderful to be able to come back to a very beautiful building and a building that is very calming.
A terrible blaze incinerated a third of the mosque's estate in September 2015. Thankfully, no one was harmed at the time, but it took 70 firefighters and 10 fire engines to tackle the fire. As a pillar for the global Ahmadiyya community, a minority sect within Islam, the damage to the mosque came as an even bigger blow. Sabah Ahmedi, an imam at the mosque, remembers the disaster.
One side of me was thinking, why is it happening to our mosque? Why is this happening? But the other side of it was for me thinking that God has a plan and there's got to be some betterment in this for the community at large. And now when I think about those days when the fire happened and now we step outside and look at the building from the front, you realise that God had a plan.
This section of the mosque was worst hit when the fire broke out in 2015, but 8 years later and after £15 million of redevelopment, this is now a multi-purpose hall and it will be hosting the official inauguration of the reopening later tonight. The mosque can now accommodate around 13,000 people and boasts some impressive new features.
But inside it has a very, very modern take. We have a very, very high-spec building inside with offices, accommodation for guests, and the facilities generally are very, very modern facilities. But in all, it's about 20% more than what we had before.
It may have been a long wait, but tonight's events will pave the way for a community to feel whole again. Mahathir Pasha, ITV News.